Hi everybody, today we're doing another summer recipe. My name's Rochelle and I'm going to share with you some fresh whole food recipe. This is a pineapple mango salsa. No, I'm sorry, we're not doing pineapple mango salsa. We're doing pineapple tomato salsa today. So I started out, I was a little out of fresh cilantro. I'd picked it out of the garden, so I have some left where I preserved it in oil. So this is just chopped cilantro that was preserved in olive oil. Okay. Next, we are going to take half of an onion. I'm going to use a red onion in this, and we're just going to dice it fine. Finely dice it. So there we have it. So we're going to put that half of red onion into our bowl with our cilantro. Now I have about 2 tablespoons of cilantro in there. Next, we are going to use half of a sweet pepper. I'm going to use, from my garden, a green sweet pepper. And then I have these 2 really small red sweet stuffing peppers, okay? You can most certainly use a half of a regular red bell pepper. How's everyone's gardens doing this year? I just put out a small garden this year. It's not very big, but I have been able to preserve quite a lot of pickled, dilly beans. So we're just cutting this little sweet pepper up into little dices. You kind of want to try and make everything here the same size. We're talking like 1/4 of an inch dices here. Hey, Shug, can you get Mommy a big knife? What I was thinking, I should have went ahead and had some of this diced up. No, I need a big knife, big sharp knife. Had some of this diced up for you all. I'm making use of some of the tomatoes from my garden. So I haven't been getting a lot of tomatoes. Please get me a big ceramic knife, okay? It may be in the dishes. So I haven't been getting a lot of tomatoes, so far they're pretty, the smaller ones, the first ones to ripen. We're going to use 1 jalapeno in this recipe. So everything in here came from my garden except the pineapple and the red pepper, the red onion, the purple onion, which I could most certainly have used onions from my garden, but I had some of these that I needed to use up anyway, so. My little feller's not listening today when I asked him for a ceramic big knife, so the ceramic knives cut much better because they don't mush the tomato like some of these knives that aren't quite as sharp. So I'm needing a large ceramic knife. And I would say use like 2 medium-sized tomatoes. Now I have these little tomatoes that are first coming out of the garden. So I'm using like 4 of these smaller tomatoes. you were using like aroma type, you would want to use like 4 probably with 1 pineapple. That jalapeno and tomato in there. And then we want to add a little garlic. So I have garlic scapes from my garden. If you've ever raised garlic, you know what this is. It's part of the garlic plants. It's just a very mild flavor of garlic. You can most certainly use fresh garlic here, or garlic powder if you don't have fresh garlic, you know, just to get a little garlic flavor going on. Very little, you don't need a lot, because this is going to be a fruity salsa. So, put our garlic in there, and now we get to the good part. And I'm going to stand up to get a little leverage on this. These pineapples were on sale for 99 cents, so good fruity summer treat to make some pineapple salsa. You want to make sure the pineapple's really ripe on this part, because that's going to be the bulk of the flavor. I should have stopped and got my proper utensils, but I didn't, because these knives I'm working with are not so wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the pineapple in quarter and then trim it. Trying to get off all that outside of the pineapple there. And then on this, you're simply going to try to dice it fine after you cut the core out. Okay? So, we're going to kind of split this like this. And it should be relatively kind of soften up if the pineapple is really ripe on you, which is what we want here for salsa. So there, we've got a fine dice, 1/4 inch dice on our pineapple. We're just going to finish doing that with all 4 of our cores. Taking the cores out, and then peeling the pineapple. When you don't have your right knives, you are in big trouble in the kitchen. Big trouble. And then we're going to hit this. This is only half the pineapple I'm going to add, but I'm going to add the whole thing. But you don't need to sit there and watch that. Add about a teaspoon of cumin into it, and some salt. Here I'm using smoked sea salt. Probably about a teaspoon. Your cumin, your salts, and your cilantro are going to be your only herbals. So I'll go ahead and mix that up. Of course, it's showing a lot of tomato at this point because we have not added in the rest of our pineapple. We have another half a pineapple to add. But this is a great summer recipe. Great for having in the refrigerator for snacking. You all have a blessed day. Drop it in the comments if you've tried some pineapple salsa and what you thought about it. Thanks for watching.